Man, I tell you what, welcome to the Adam and Adam Show. My name is Adam.
And I'm Jeff.
Welcome to this special edition. This is the grand final edition of Follow Youth Online. I'll tell you what, the grand final is one sleep away. As a big footy fan, I cannot wait. Can you tell me, are you prepared for tomorrow's big game?
No. I'm looking forward to Sunday night. NRL Melbourne Storm, let's go get on them, son. Anyways, it's a bit disappointing. I mean, I think this is probably the first year Hawthorn's not in the grand final, it feels like. But
Yeah. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we are sick of Hawthorn. So let's be grateful that Hawthorn's not in the grand final. But I am very ready. I got my streamers and balloons, and I've got a Geelong fan in my house. And I had to make sure that there was colours for both. So we've got some half of our TV is all Richmond, and the other half is all Geelong. And we'll see what happens. We've got a few people in the chat. I'm sure you guys are prepared for the grand final. I want you to comment in the chat right now. What do you do to prepare for an AFL grand final? Do you get sausage rolls? Do you have lots of Coke and Sprite and all that sort of stuff? Do you have fairy bread? Do you treat it like a party? Do you have friends over? Jokes, COVID. But what do you do to prepare for the grand final? We want to see your answers in the chat. While they're doing that, Adam, why don't you tell us what you do to prepare for the next grand final, the NRL one, the one that no one cares about?
Oh, wow, that's a bit sad. What do I do? I have no clue. I don't know. Just chuck on the TV pretty much and make sure it's on the correct channel. I better actually search that up tonight on the TV guide because I have no idea what channel it's on.
Channel 9, mate. It's on Channel 9.
Well, the fun fact, no one knows what it is because no one actually wants the rights to it because NRL is really horrible.
That's sad.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just roasting NRL right now. I'm not a big rugby fan. I am a huge AFL fan. Have been for a long time. No one's doing anything for grand final except Ronald says, "Do not do a thing." You don't do anything for grand final. Oh, that's so un-Australian. No, that's okay. We all get it. We all have different interests. But Adam, I have to ask because it is grand final tomorrow. Who are you tipping to win the grand final? Is it Geelong? Or is it the mighty Richmond Tigers?
It's the one question I don't want to answer, but I don't know. Both teams are absolutely disgusting. Full offence there because they suck. Anyways, calm down. It's just a game, please. I don't know. Probably the Geelong just because of Gary Ablett. Like, he's a pretty classy lad and stand-up bloke, and I haven't met him, but he seems like it, so...
Yeah, I like Gary Ablett. One thing I love about Gary Ablett is he's not afraid to shy away from his faith in Jesus.
Yeah,
and even on his social media, he's very open about the fact that he follows and he loves Jesus. So Gary Ablett is a champion, second best player to ever play. His dad, I reckon, being the first. But it would look, I'll be honest, as a Richmond supporter, and by the way, yes, I am tipping Richmond to win the premiership tomorrow. I have to admit, if I'm going to lose to anyone, Geelong would probably be it for a couple of reasons. One, Gary Ablett, and it'd be just a fairy tale ending for him to leave with a premiership.
Yeah.
Paddy Dangerfield, he's never been in a grand final, so tomorrow will be his first one. So it'd be good to see him get one because since he's under 10s, and he's one of the best players going around. And 3, my son. Is a Geelong supporter. So if Richmond wasn't going to win, you know, I would be stoked for him. The last time they won a premiership was when he was 1 and he didn't even follow them. So it would be okay. But yeah, I am tipping the mighty Tigers to win the premiership. Who are you guys tipping down in the premiership? You calm down, Adam. Anthony, I'll tell you what, I'm so excited for the Tigers to win a premiership again. If we win this one, Richmond will be a dynasty of the 2000s, just like Brisbane and Hawthorn. And man, I am so excited. I'm so excited.
Not even in the same league.
Yeah, Richmond's just slightly better. Yeah.
Not really, but it
Luke says Geelong is going to win the premiership. That's okay. That's okay. We will pray for you later. Anybody else in the chat tipping anyone? You're all going to be scared to say now because you don't want to say Geelong. No, look, Geelong's a great team. They deserve to be there. They're a fantastic team. Awesome. Sure. So, Louis, why don't you hit us with a talking point and let's get this show on the road.
What would you name your boat if you had one?
What would you name your boat if you had one? Make sure, guys, these talking points are for you as well. So if there is anything that you hear, then you're like, man, I know what I would do. Make sure you type that away and put it in the chat. So question is for you as well. What would you name your boat if you had one? Adam, what about you, mate?
Oh, geez. I don't even know. Not something shocking like what they did with that New South Wales boat, and they called it Boaty McBoatface.
That's a pretty cool name.
It's
Boaty
shocking.
McBoatface.
Have a bit more like creativity, like Training McTrainface. I mean, like seriously. I don't know. Probably someone like
Betty the boat.
awkward silence queuing in. COVID-19,
You'd name it COVID-19.
and then I'll sink it.
You'd be the only one that's allowed on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually
I
a
would
good
I would
idea.
name mine, and I'm sticking with the footy theme. I would name mine Gaspar. And the reason I'd name it Gaspar is because when I was growing up, my favourite player for Richmond was a guy named Darren Gaspar, and he actually inspired me to get into footy and to play as a backman, as a defender. So yeah, I love Darren
Very
Gaspar.
snazzy.
Yeah, so that would be mine, Gaspar. What about you guys? Floaty McFloatface. Oh, there we go. So it's similar to the Boaty McBoatface.
Interesting.
Esther's commented Geelong. She likes Geelong, not because we like them, but because we don't want Richmond to win. You know what? That is fair, and I can say that because when Brisbane played Port Adelaide in 2004, everyone wanted Port Adelaide to win because they were sick of Brisbane because they won too much. They won too much. And same with Hawthorn. There's a reason I'm saying I'm glad Hawthorn's not in it is because they win too much. So when I hear people, when I hear people saying that I'm glad I want Richmond to lose, do you know what it says to me? We win too much, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, with Hawks, they're going to take, 3 in a row down to their grave. I'm sorry.
They will. They will.
That's their one line.
Fun fact, the most premierships in a row was in the 1920s, I think.
Yeah, when there was 4 teams.
It was Collingwood. They won 4 in a row. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Like 8 teams, so I don't know if you
Yeah.
can count it. But actually, if you want to chuck it into like VFL premierships and stuff, the most ever premierships is Port Adelaide with like 30 something. Yeah, if you count like their SA NFL and the AFL, which is what they do with AFL and VFL, then yeah. So suck it, Collingwood. You're not that good.
There we go.
No one
There we
likes
go.
Collingwood. No
There we
one
go.
likes them.
Name of a boat. Ronald would call it Queenie.
Queenie.
Naomi had one. Stacey for a boat. Don't know why. That's okay. You don't have to know why. Stacey is a good name. Yeah, my boat would be named Ashley. Ashley Lols or just Ashley?
Carrot cake. Sorry, I don't know.
You would name yours Carrot Cake?
Carrot
No,
cake.
probably not, but like...
That's it. If Josiah ever buys a boat, we're holding him to the fact that he has to name it Carrot Cake. Now,
That's going to be classic.
unpopular opinion, Carrot Cake is the best type of cake.
Yes! I've actually not had one in so long.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, crazy.
We'll do it.
No way.
No,
Carrot Cake in Minecraft.
that'd be insane.
Yeah. All right, here's another talking point. I don't know how we got on a Carrot Cake.
What is the dumbest way you got injured?
The dumbest way you got injured. I've got to choose from one now. I've got so many.
I was going to hope you were going to go first.
I can go first if you'd like me to go first,
Oh, yeah, may as well.
but you might outdumb me. I don't know.
I don't know. Mine's pretty dumb.
Mine's pretty dumb as well. Okay, I'll go first.
All right.
All right. So my front tooth is actually half of it's fake. So I actually chipped half of my front tooth clean off. One day when I was
supporter.
younger, I was living in a town called Woodend. Did you say Collingwood supporter?
Snuck one in there.
Yep, that's all right. That's okay. Yep, I'll pay that. But no, I was living in a town called Woodend, and I was a little kid. I was probably about 9 years old, and I decided that it would be hilarious and a great way to spend my time to go and shave bark off one of the big trees in our backyard. So I went to the shed. Yeah, exactly. Why not? So I went to the shed and I grabbed a screwdriver, and it was the ones that have. You know the ones that have like the cleary yellow handles, like the
yeah. I
and it was
had
the
one of those.
biggest one I could find. Like it was
Okay.
massive. Like the edge of it was like the size of my nose nearly. And I'm Greek, so that's a big edge. So I started shaving this tree, and I was shaving in an upwards fashion, and it got stuck, and I tried to pull it, and it came loose and flinged back into my tooth.
Oh, jeez.
Tooth clean off, and half of it clean off. So yeah, half of my tooth is fake. There we go.
It's actually not too bad.
It's not too bad. I've got more, but we don't want to make this all about me. Tell us your
Oh,
one.
mine's so much worse now. So it was,
I'm glad you went second.
oh my goodness. It was a couple of years ago, so it was recent. I was playing golf actually. I was just out on the driving range, chilling about. And I figured, we'll just try out a Happy Gilmore. We hit to like 500 miles on TV, so may as well see if it works. So I ran up, missed the first one, tried it again, missed the second one, went up. This was like, I stood back like probably 10 meters behind, just big run up, swung as hard as I could. And as I swung, I just felt something pop and dislocated my shoulder. So yeah, every now and again, I still feel it pop out when I'll play golf. So I have to like just move it around, but
Just pop it back in there.
yeah.
Ouch. Oh, Happy Gilmore swing and a miss. Wow. We've got a few others here. Luke said that he ran backwards after After I thought I got a 3, so it's basketball, I'm assuming. Missed it, lost my footing, fell back and sprained my wrist.
Oh, jeez. I feel like the worst part of that is that you missed it as well. So, you know, you're like celebrating backwards and then just falling over and sprained your wrist to go with it as well.
Yeah. Split my hand open with a chisel, Cassie.
geez.
Wow. How did you do that? Like, were you actually making something? Were you just walking around, swinging it around? What happened there? I'd love some more information. Jacinta was, I was opening a can of beans, sliced my finger open. Yeah, I've sliced my finger on cans of things before.
Yeah, because I mean, if you get like the little can openers, they're pretty sharp. When
they are. They're pretty rough. Dancing in the kitchen, fractured my toe. Wow, Annika fractured her toe dancing in the kitchen. That's not great. I've got another one. Once I was playing chicken on a road in Melbourne.
What can go wrong?
Well, what can go wrong is what followed. I got hit by a car and spent 2.5 months in hospital.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so it's safe to say I lost that game of chicken. Actually, I won because I didn't move. Did I win it or do I
like
lose?
you'd win.
Did I win?
I think you should win that.
win.
Did I win?
Surely.
You win.
Surely.
It's all about perspective.
Yeah, it's all about perspective. I think I won. Yeah.
But we
I'd
do
say
not.
you
We
won.
do not
I'd say
advise
you
you to stand on the M1.
Yeah, that is not advice. We do not advise you to do this. Check to see if a stapler was broken and stapled my thumb twice on separate occasions. That's great.
That would hurt.
I did when I was
Now-
Oh, fell out of a seesaw when I was 5, broke my left elbow in 2 places, same side of the elbow. That's rough. Because elbows, like, they're really painful. Right on the funny bone too.
Even like you
That's
just
a funny
knock it on the
situation.
table and you're just dead.
Yeah. I was in woodwork at school in year 8 making a chopping board. Oh, the chisel, yes.
chisel, yeah.
I'm like, where's the injury? Yeah, the chisel, yes. Yes. No, that's, woodwork. Dangerous stuff. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Crazy. Hit us with another one, Louis, and then we might go to announcements.
What is the most useless talent you have?
The most useless talent we have.
Oh, jeez.
Can either of you beatbox?
We cannot beatbox.
You should try
Not
it.
enough.
I can sing in Spanish,
What?
Oh, what?
actually. Yeah.
Pull some of that out on us.
You really want to hear it?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Por la vía dolorosa, triste día en Jerusalén, los soldados le abrían paso a Jesús, mas la gente se acercaba. There you go, that's all you get for now. Sing it.
When you said that,
It's actually a song called Via Dolorosa, which is a beautiful song. But yeah, in Spanish. And I can also do a little bit of Italian with Nessun Dorma as well, but I'll save that for another day.
Oh, that's a laugh.
That worked out well.
I can sing 3 songs in Latin. Wow. Cassie.
Jeez.
All right, what about you, Adam?
No,
What's
Latin was still language.
what's some of your useless talents?
Oh, I can make a duck noise with my mouth.
Do it.
Yeah, that's
I'm not convinced. Let's hear another a couple of minutes of that. If you're just joining us today, welcome to the Follow Youth online stream. We decided to do today's stream in Disney characters, and you've chosen Donald Duck. So, no. Wow. If you have just joined us, we're talking about useless talents. So what other useless talents do you guys have? I can crack my knuckles. Oh, yeah? There we go. And thumbs.
Yeah. Okay, that didn't work.
Yes. I
Oh yeah, look at me do it. Oh,
Hang on, hang on. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Wow.
There we go.
Your neck?
I can, except I have actually injured my neck doing it, so I won't do it today. Because the last thing we want is for a pastor to become a quadriplegic on screen. We don't want that.
An interesting rest of the stream. Yeah, so all right, let's just chill out like this.
Do it for the vine. All right.
Vine.
That's Random Words Prove It Spanish. Hey, look it up online. Via Dolorosa in Spanish, you'll see the words match up. They are good. I can lift one eyebrow, but I can do it on both sides. See, I was going to say that's not impressive, but doing it on both sides, yeah, because I can do this side, but I can't do the other side unless I go. Can you do?
Oh, there we go. That's good enough for me.
We'll get that out in post. We'll green screen that one out. What about you guys? Do you guys have any useless or special talents? We'd love to hear what they are. So, have we got any new ones? So, Cassie said she can sing 3 songs in Latin. I think that she should be doing that for Follow Youth Got Talent, for starters.
Yeah.
While we're on that,
Got Talent?
yeah.
What is that?
Follow Youth's Got Talent is coming up. Hey, you guys don't want to miss out on this. It's going to be an awesome night, but we have to let you know that all submissions have to be in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from
What
today.
date is that?
It is the 6th of November. So if you don't know how to submit videos for that, you can go to the link that is in the description, and it'll take you to a special website, which we may be able to get up on the screen
If it works.
Yes.
now.
Hey.
And so you see there's a website there, and you can go through and find out exactly what Follow Youth's Got Talent is. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it is a talent show for all of our youth ministry. If you are good at singing or magic or doing backflips or just doing random puppets or whatever it is that you think that you've got a gift and a talent is, we want to see it. So it'll explains there all the key dates and also how to submit your videos, and we want to see them on the stream, and the stream will be on December 4.
December 4.
December 4.
So submissions actually close by next stream. So
That's
if you're paying attention this week, it's on our episode 3 stream.
That's
Entries
right.
Close.
So if you have a talent, we want to see those videos submitted in 2 weeks, and then we can make sure they are on the stream. Anything submitted after that, we cannot guarantee it will go on the stream. So make sure you get those in, whether it's singing in Spanish, whether it is doing duck noises, or hey, maybe you're going to do some woodworking and cut your hand open with a chisel. We want to see it on Follow Youth's Got Talent. You don't want to miss out. It's going to be lots of fun. So make sure you put your videos in for that.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Also, another thing coming up, we're just going to segue right into all of our announcements. Another thing coming up is Tuesday, we are continuing our Real God series in our MCGs. Make sure you sign into our Zoom meeting. All the links and the meeting IDs and the passwords are on our social media. Again, they are in the description, so make sure you like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And you can find out all the information coming up. We have an amazing speaker coming up this week, is Lauren Stebbins, who is the founder of 1188 Dance Ministry. So she's going to be coming and sharing how God is real in her life, and you don't want to miss out. So she'll be sharing her story and a chance for you guys to ask her all the hard questions that come up. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be really, really cool.
Sounds awesome. Looking forward to them.
Awesome.
And next.
Now it's time to head to our devotion for this week.
Yeah, we're going to head to devotion. So strap in and hear another story from one of our awesome leaders about what God's been doing for them.
Hi youth, hope you're enjoying this week's stream. Go Cats. Today I'll be giving you a bit of my story. So obviously I've grown up in the church all of my life, and so I've not experienced not going to church and obviously following a faith. So obviously some of you are new, and so I'm going to tell you my story. So obviously part of my story, this year's story. So obviously this year I thought I finished last year not so good, so I thought, okay, I'll bring 2020 and I'll make it my own, hoping, put whatever happened last year in the past and let's move forward and see what this year can bring. I decided, okay, I'm going to work. I'm going to apply for as many jobs as I can. So obviously when the pandemic hit, it really hit a lot harder, because I wanted to work in an industry where you have to have an audience, and I wanted to work in theatre. And so obviously I applied for many jobs that were available, and obviously I got a job during the middle of panic buying. That was fun, I'm telling you that. So obviously during these times of struggling and looking for a job and all of that, I was reading my Bible, I was chatting to people who were like-minded, like a Christian, and also people who had a job in those certain areas that I was applying for, just to get a little bit of knowledge about the place. So obviously I applied for a job at Coles and I got the job. I got the job at Coles, employed for night film. And so that was where one of my challenges this year was that I wanted to not really want to always work on night film, but I would love to work during the day. So obviously I took the job as it was, and it was an opportunity and it's a step in the door. So I got in and started my job at Coles doing night fill, stacking shelves. So that's all I was doing. So I was spending a couple of nights a week just stacking shelves, and then one day I got a message, hey, do you want to come and work in the deli? And so obviously it was a couple of months in, and so I'm working half night fill, half deli sometimes, and so I didn't know what was going on. And I really wanted to move across to days, just not working at night, and all of that. And so I went through a phase where I was really worried about if I spoke up, what would happen and all of that. So obviously I started reading my Bible, but more to look into stuff about anxiety and trying to speak up and all of anxiety and how to deal with those anxieties in certain places. And that's so great with the Bible app is that you can just quickly search up on the Bible app about something, and it will give you a piece of scripture. And obviously I always read ahead and after where it is and just get a bit of context of what's going on before that scripture is said. And it has sometimes helped. And something like, I know Philippians 4:6 is be anxious for nothing and you'll be fine. Don't worry about everything because God's always there with you. He'll be on your side. And so during that time, I asked for prayer for people to pray for me for communication with work. I also got a lot of prayers from people, and it was awesome, and just chatting about it. And since then, I've now had clear communication after having a lot of help and reading my Bible, prayer help. I've now at work, I've been told what's going on. So everything's now falling into place, and that's what's happened this year. And so now I'm still working at Coles. I'm loving it there. And the one thing you can take away from tonight is that all you need to do is that you need to, obviously, yes, people say read your Bible or all of that, but pray with people, ask for help. And there's always, when you ask for help and to read the Bible or to do anything all of this and just some guidance, and always asking for advice. And, there's always people there to help you, like myself. Adam and Ads and Josiah, we're always happy to help you guys out, and it'll be awesome just to hear from you. And that's all I want to know, is that you can always ask for help. And that's it really tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, thanks, Louis, for that. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, if Louis said something that meant something to you and that really stirred you up, make sure you chuck those clap or wash hands emojis in the chat, because Louis, we really appreciate you. And it feels weird talking to you here because I know you're right there, but we do appreciate you. And, you had some great things to say. 2020 has been, let's be honest, it's been a sucky year. It's been pretty trashy, and there's been a lot of things we've had to figure out, and the fact that we can't be together, and it's just really tough. And if you're feeling in the space where you're lonely and you haven't been connected to people lately, because it is really hard, reach out. Let us know. We'd love to connect with you. The details are just below. Reach out to us. We'd love to support you and connect with you and make sure that you're doing okay. I love the fact in the Bible how God said it's not good for man to be alone. So he created woman, and since then, it's just amazing to see that we're created for community with each other and with God. And this year has taught us anything, is that community is really, really important. So Louis, thanks for that. Thanks for that beautiful reminder. And again, if you're feeling like you're not really connected, reach out. We'd love to spend some time with you. Yeah,
definitely.
Awesome. All right, we're going to go to one more talking point, and then we're going to play a game.
Oh, yeah.
I love game time.
Get ready for the game.
Get ready for the game. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to smash it.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Highly doubt it? We'll see. All right, Louis, hit us with another talking point.
Would you rather be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early?
Would you rather be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early?
Oh, 20 minutes early.
20 minutes early?
I can't stand being late. It's so awkward, like walking in when you're late and you're like, oh, hello, hello, hello. And everyone looks at you as you're walking in. It's like
Yeah.
beady eyes looking at you.
I wonder if context is important. If it's gathering together in a place, then yeah, definitely 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
Like I kind of live by the rule, if you're not 5 minutes early, you're already late, you know? But on Zoom,
No, yeah.
it's a little different because I just had a course this week, an Arrow leadership course, and we had to be in our meeting by a certain time. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to be a little bit early, star student. And I signed in early, and all of like the leaders, the teachers were there praying. And then as soon as they finished praying, they open their eyes and they just look at me and they're like, why is this guy early? Why is he early? So maybe sometimes on Zoom, I might prefer not to be the first one in the chat. But I think face to face, definitely, I'd rather be early.
Just goes to
Another
show
star
that you
student
know Zoom a lot better than they do, and they could have
A waiting room. I know. They could have had a waiting room, but they didn't have a waiting room. And I was just there awkwardly sitting there hoping that someone else would come in before they finished praying, but they didn't. And it was just me and them. Awesome. I should have just left. I should have left, but I was afraid that they would see that I came in and left, and that would look even weirder. So I stayed, and yeah. Anyway.
Star student out the window.
What do we got? Ronald's 20 minutes early, 20 minutes early. Cassie is 10 minutes late, 20 minutes early. Or rephrase the question, do you care for other people's time or only your own? That is amazing. Yeah, we need a mic boom. That is so true. Is how do you value other people's time? I was challenged once by my old senior pastor because we used to run youth meetings, and we'd always wait till everyone was there before we started. And he goes, no, because you're wasting the time of those who are actually giving their time to be there on time. So what you need to do is you need to start and actually be good stewards of those people's time, and those who come late can feel bad, not those who came early. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, it's always good to value other people's time. Good, very great point, Anthony.
Like, I want to say, like, being early, like, obviously before when we could meet back in person, and like you say, okay, right, if you can make it for this time to be earlier to set up, but if you can only be here, here's the meeting time, and usually most people are on time for the prayer, but like.
And that's the thing. Like, I think it comes back to what you're on time for. Because I think, who was it in there? Someone chucked in. It depends on the thing I'm being early to. So if we say, hey, youth starts at 7 and you turn up at like 7:05. Well, we probably haven't started the whole night yet, so you know. But if you need help setting up something and you say, hey, be there at 4, and someone turns up at like 10 past 4, quarter past 4, it's a lot more frustrating because you actually needed the time to get stuff set up. So yeah, it probably does depend on the time, but it comes back down to what Anthony said, is how much do you value someone else's time? Man, this talking point's just gotten a lot more serious, you know? Yeah, so yeah, being early is always good. Keep that in mind. I think it's game time, man.
Let's go to it.
Let's play the game. See, we need like a cool graphic that's like game time.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Game time.
There we go. Let's use that audio for next week's game time. Next fortnight's game time. All right, Louis, we have trivia tonight, but it is all football themed trivia. Go Tigers. So
Hawks.
we are going to be answering those, but the questions are for you as well. So we're going to try and answer them, but we want you guys to put your answers in. Can we ask that you honor this time together by leaving that window of Google shut? Let's not Google the answers. Let's see if we can do it without Google. Yeah?
And if you're watching the stream on your phone,
Game time.
Game time! That is the best graphic we've got.
I'll say so.
Yeah. I hope you guys appreciate that. That took hours to Photoshop. It is game time. Here we go. Question number 1, all football related. And by the way, so when I say football, AFL related questions. Here we go. Louis, hit us with number 1.
who is the current coach at Geelong?
Who is the current coach at Geelong?
I always get him confused.
Yeah, it's one of the Scots. It's Chris or Brad, because they both play for Brizzy.
Chris Scott.
Brad Scott. I think it's Brad. Hey, before you answer, let's see what
Chris.
the chat says. Who is the coach of Geelong?
There's
Chris Scott. Did I say Chris or Brad?
You said Brad.
Oh no.
You're not changing back now.
I can't change now.
back.
No, I'm staying with it. I'm going to stay with it, even if I'm wrong. But I think I am wrong now.
actually
Because Brad was the coach of another team, North Melbourne.
North
Yeah.
Remember North Melbourne? Remember when they were good?
Yeah.
It's before 2000. It's like 1999.
So I don't remember. I wasn't born. Yeah.
If any shout out to any North Melbourne fans out there, we commiserate
Sorry,
with
what,
you.
Rowan Walker?
Yeah. I like how much effort went into the graphic to make it look like paint. Yeah, I know, right? It's that whole reverse like graphic design thing.
Yeah.
Many hours of late nights to make that. No idea whatsoever. So we've had a few answers for Chris Scott. Louis, hit us with it. Is it Chris or Brad?
It is Chris Scott.
Chris Scott.
Yeah.
There we go. It's 1 point to you.
Let's go. Oh, that's not.
I was going to say...
Oh, wait. There we go. Let's
There we
go.
go.
I was going to say before, if you're watching this on your phone and you're going to go back to Google, you're going to miss out on the stream on what we're talking about. So you'll be wanting to watch this.
Yeah. Naomi says, I barely know who plays in Geelong. There we go.
Wow, that's interesting.
Gary Ablett,
Paddy
Joel
Dangerfield.
Selwood, Paddy Dangerfield.
Is old Sally still in
The
there?
rest are a bit.
Yeah, Selwood's still playing.
Both Selwoods.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they get
Yeah.
his brother there?
Yeah.
Joel or
both-
Adam?
Joel's the good one.
Yeah.
I thought Adam was the good one.
Let's be honest.
Sorry, Adam's the one everyone knows.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry,
Joel's the one everyone knows.
Adam's the one nobody knows.
Yeah. All right, cool. Question number 2.
Which number draft pick was Trent Cotchin when he played back when he was picked by Richmond?
So which number draft pick was Trent Cotchin, when he was picked at Richmond? Now, back when he was picked at Richmond were trash. So it would have to be very early in the draft.
Do we know what year?
Does it say what year?
No.
Damn. That
I
would've
feel like he
narrowed it
wasn't
down.
number 1, though.
I don't think so, because I feel like a lot of stuff would have just blown up about it. Like, number 1 draft pick.
Yeah. What do you
coaching
guys?
and-
So Ronald says 3. I'm going to say 2. I think he might have been number 2.
I'm going to go 7.
Number 7.
6.
6?
Or
6.
4.
Well, 7, 6, or
Somewhere
4.
between 4 and 7. If it's 4, 5, 6, or 7, I get the point.
I don't know if it works like that. What do you guys think? Anyone? Trent Cotchin. Oh, best captain in the AFL.
Nowhere near.
What is that about?
Was the
No, I have no idea. Louis, you're going to have to tell us what
it is
number.
pick 2.
Yeah! Come on. Go the Tigers.
So it wasn't
right.
4, 5, 6, or 7.
It wasn't 4, 5, 6, or 7.
A little bit disappointing.
All right, number 2. Here we go. So we're going to point it. Bing!
Which club did Andrew McLeod play for?
Oh, I know this one. Adelaide.
Yeah, it's Adelaide Crows. We'll have to agree on that one.
Yeah.
It is the Adelaide Crows, surely. Adam is making up his own rules. Which Adam? That Adam? This Adam?
This one?
That
This
Adam.
one, this one, that one.
It's your family, so they're going to be roasting you.
Probably not. I don't know.
Maybe.
Is it though? Is it my family? Like, maybe.
Luke agrees it is Adam. There we go. It's you. Yeah, he
that's
is
a bit
making his own
disappointing.
rules. Yeah.
Got to win somehow. Richmond's been doing it for the last year. How come I can't?
No, that's what Essendon does. That's what Essendon does.
Oh, this is getting.
Well, it depends who you are.
Where's the Rattans? Are the Rattans on?
Cool. I think we agree that Andrew McLeod played for Adelaide.
Yeah.
Adelaide.
Well, this is going to be an obvious one. What are the traditional colours of St Kilda?
The traditional colours of St Kilda.
I'm assuming it was Adelaide.
Yeah, it was Adelaide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yes, it was that.
Black, white, and red. Surely it's just there's no trick question there. Surely.
Okay, black, white, and red. Yeah.
Black, white, and red.
Yep.
There we go. Sorry, guys, didn't give you guys
that's
a
not
chance
too
to
bad.
answer that one. It was pretty straightforward one.
Next.
Yeah.
Mad Jack Daw plays for which football club?
Oh yeah.
Remember them?
I can't even think of the name.
Yeah. No. Well, let's let the chat go.
Yeah.
Who does Mad Jack Daw play for? There we go. In the AFL.
The awkward silence while we wait for the 10-second delay. For
That's
the
okay. That's
comments
okay.
to pop in.
I'll give you a clue. This team is not Richmond. There you go. You got 17 to choose from now.
Is it Geelong?
Yeah. Luke Gardner got it. There we go. Ronald got it as well. North Melbourne. Is he delisted now? Did he get
They
delisted?
probably would. They delisted like everyone.
Yeah, it's all.
There's no team to come back to.
Yeah, it's still going to be better than what they've been doing.
pretty much.
Yeah. It is North Melbourne. Kangaroos. Yes.
Not bad. Not too shabby.
Yeah. We're doing all right, aren't we?
I'd say so.
We're even.
Are we?
Yeah, because we both got one each, and then we just Adelaide and North Melbourne
No. Yeah.
and St Kilda colours. So yeah.
No. Yeah.
Which year did Lance Franklin kick 100 goals
Oh, I know this
in a
one.
season?
2008. Just cut it.
Yeah.
2008.
It's got to be 08. That's the grand final
It
year.
was actually a little bit interesting because Fev was going for his 100th goal in that game as well. I was a little bit
wow.
disappointed that they didn't give it to him, but anyways.
Yeah.
He
There you
played
go.
for Carlton, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
2008
All right.
is our official answer. Unless anyone in the chat would like to disagree.
Can we look
I don't know.
it
Do we
in,
have
Eddie?
any AFL fans in the chat tonight? Luke seems to be getting on the
Yeah.
questions.
Luke's jumping on the
He's
ball.
getting on
early.
it. He's all over it.
Luke Ball. Ex-Collingwood
The
and
rest
St
of us
Kilda
just be
player.
like, eh.
Yeah. What is it? Is it
Yeah, I'll know
2008?
that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go. Would have been embarrassing if I got that wrong.
Who won the AFL Grand Final in 1972?
Hello.
I'm pretty sure we were just talking about it. Is it your team?
No, Richmond was 73 and 70. Oh, maybe we were.
I feel like we just said before the stream that you said Richmond last won 72.
No, 74.
74.
75 was North. I'm going to say Richmond.
I
feel like it could be
I
Richmond.
feel like it's actually Hawthorn.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Hawthorn.
We're going for our own teams.
It is. You'll be very surprised. Carlton.
No one cares about Carlton. Carlton.
Nowhere near.
All right, we were very, very wrong.
Carlton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are people roasting Carlton?
Because Carlton's just a horrible team.
Yeah.
When they're
Anyone like
losing,
Carlton?
they're just meh. But when they're winning, it's like, oh, we're sick of Carlton.
Yeah.
But like, to be honest though, they're not the most meh teams. Melbourne, St Kilda, and
Still
Port
would never
Adelaide.
swim at St Kilda Beach.
Oh, there you go. I've only watched one football game in my life. Cassie, oh,
Wow.
you are missing out.
Well, you can watch number 2 tomorrow.
Yep, number 2, tomorrow. Richmond defeats Geelong by 23 points.
Who won the Brownlow medal in 2014?
Brownlow medal in 2014. Oh, oofty doofty.
Can we narrow down the team or?
Brownlow.
The Brownlow. So it's the best and fairest of the league.
Individual.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
what team they're from? Like,
I don't know. Are we allowed to? Well, do you want to see if the chat will get it
Oh,
first
oh.
without Googling it?
that's what I mean. Like, what team?
Oh,
they're
Matt
from.
Prentice.
Matt Prentice.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it could be Matt Prentice
I
too.
thought he was a bit earlier though. I don't think. Did he play 2014?
I have no idea. All I
Because
remember
I was
about him is that
when-
his hair looks like 2-minute noodles. Sam Mitchell.
Yeah, I was thinking.
could be Mitch.
I was thinking. Yeah, Jobe Watson, and then obviously he got
then
lost.
Cochin and- was it Ablett?
Cochin and Mitchell together.
Mitchell, Cochin and Mitchell. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna stick with Luke. I reckon Matt Prentice. Yeah.
I'll go with Mitchell and Cochin.
What is it?
Matt Prentice.
Yeah. Luke Gardner, you are my hero. Yeah. All
I think
right.
that was the year that we played him in the grand final as well, so I guess it makes sense.
How many AFL clubs are based in Victoria?
Oh.
Not this year. That does not count.
Okay. So Adelaide, Brisbane, Carlton, Collingwood, Essendon, Fremantle.
10.
In Melbourne?
Yeah, based in Victoria.
Victoria. Geelong, Hawthorn, Melbourne, North Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Richmond, St Kilda, Sydney, West Coast, Western Bulldogs. 10.
Yeah, because there's two in Brisbane, 2 in Queensland, 2 in Sydney, 2 in Adelaide, 2 in West Coast.
Hang on,
No,
let's do it
not
again.
two in West Coast.
Adelaide, Brisbane,
Australia.
Carlton, Collingwood, Essendon, Freo, Geelong, Hawthorn, Melbourne, GWS and Gold Coast, meh.
I was gonna say the same.
Melbourne, North Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Richmond, St Kilda, Sydney, West Coast, Western Bulldogs. It's 10.
10, yeah.
Yeah, 10.
And that's all them in alphabetical order.
Oh, okay.
That's another useless random gift I have. There we
count
go.
on my fingers, but
Yeah,
anyways.
10. 10 is my answer.
What colour
go,
shorts
let's
are
go.
traditionally worn by the away
White.
team?
No, White's home, isn't
No,
it?
White's away.
White's
I've
home.
played AFL Evolution, and they show the player, and whenever it's the away team, their shorts are white.
Oh
it's
yeah, because the
white.
home team is the matching of their top, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, you're white. You're right. It's white.
You're white, it's right.
You're white. It's white. You're white. It's
That's not
right.
too bad.
You're white. It's right. Oh, that sounds bad. You're right.
no,
it's
oh,
white.
okay.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Whoa,
white.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Cannot say that.
Which team's theme song is the tune to the French national anthem?
We discussed this earlier.
Yeah, Brizzy Lions.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But did people guess that in the chat? But okay.
Oh, sorry. we'll
keep
leave the
forgetting
next
about
one for the
it.
chat. We'll leave the next one for the chat. We're just answering these. We're just going for it. All right, next one's for you guys. All right, here we go.
Which year was Richmond Football Club founded?
Which year
Ooh,
was
wow.
Richmond Football Club founded? I think I know
Okay.
the answer to this already.
I know.
Yeah, it's on the thing.
Didn't look, but
But they
anyways.
probably can't see it from
If
there.
you can see it from there, I will give
Then
you.
you get it.
I don't know.
If you can see what that says there, I will give you a dollar
Hang on,
coin.
which
when
which
I
year
next
was
see
they
it.
founded, or which year did they come into the AFL, VFL?
There's a
Just
difference.
says
Just
club
founded? All right, cool. 1896 is Ronald's guess. You're in the right century, but it's not 1896. No.
Should be AFL has maybe gone through 2 pandemics.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Spanish flu and
There you go.
COVID.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
The more you know.
None. I don't know. Okay.
Crickets.
So we've only got one guess, which is Ronald, 1896. Is that? That's not correct. No.
Not according to the...
Not according to the scarf.
Yeah.
No.
The scarf of truth.
Well, it's
for
1885.
That's what I've got here.
1885.
It's, not too bad. That's a good guess.
Yeah.
Good guess,
And they
good
joined
guess.
the VFL in 1908. I think it was 08.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You know your stuff.
Mm.
Took them forever to come in.
Yeah.
Because no one likes Richmond. So.
Well, there was calm down. Yeah. There was a good amount of teams already, but they came in late. So did Geelong. Geelong was in from the start. Who was it? North Melbourne. They were like 1921 or something.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You know, it's not an express when it goes past East Richmond.
All right, let's keep moving on.
Who won the 2016 Grand Final?
2016?
The underdogs.
Yeah, the Bullies, wasn't it? Was that the Bullies? Was that the Bulldogs? Luke, help us out. Luke's the AFL expert in the chat. We're just going to take it to the review, to the VAR. Yep, Luke, was that 2016? Was that the Western Bulldogs, my friend? Yeah, that was the Dogs.
Awesome.
Yep. VAR's come back. It is the Dogs.
They actually ended up beating Sydney.
They did, which was
Such a good
amazing.
season. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's always
Yeah.
good to see Sydney.
Hey
lose
Taylor,
as
how
well.
are you? Great to see you. Welcome to the chat. We're talking a lot about AFL tonight. A lot. Yeah.
Good time to jump
I'm
in.
Yeah.
low-key zoned out a little because I'm not actually that invested in
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Great. I lost my... How many grand finals did Richmond have won in the last 50 years?
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
Three.
we've got 2 in the recent times. Before that was 1980. We won 74 and 73.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say 7. 7.
Oh,
7. Ronald says 3.
I jumped in with 3, but now I'm not thinking that.
Well, we won some in the 70s. And we won one in 2019, 2017, 1980. So there's the 3 already. And then 74 we won one. 69 we won one.
including tomorrow.
Including tomorrow.
It won't change.
Yeah, we're
tomorrow,
including
so
Oh, calm down. I reckon 7. 7's my answer.
I'll go with 6.
5.
Oh, I was closest. Here we go.
Okay, so that was our game for
go.
today.
All right.
I think it's time to head over to our one-shots for
It
this
is.
week.
Oh, yeah,
It's time
let's
for
get
our
around
insert
it.
title tonight, guys. So we have
Wrong series.
Louis still in last season, but that's okay.
Been a long day.
Yeah, I would be in last season too if my team was going to lose the premiership tomorrow, but that's okay. So
Karma.
I'm just going for it. So we're going to go to our insert title. We hope you enjoy it. It's a bit of cooking tonight. Bit of cooking.
Interesting.
Bit of cooking. Bit of cooking.
Maybe just try something out. of
Yeah.
it. Okay, let's
Yeah.
cut to
Let's
it.
cut to it.
Welcome to MasterChef. We have Taylor and Darcy competing today.
Darcy's a world-renowned chef. Many great videos on YouTube cooking fantastic things. Taylor's a bit of a beginner and she's getting married soon, so she needs to learn how to cook a bit more. So this will be exciting.
What do you think, Lenny?
I think that Darcy's gonna win
Ooh, why do you say that?
because Taylor's a beginner and he's a professional.
Sounds right.
He's got some good moves, hasn't he?
Some good moves there. Yeah.
Interesting to see.
Cool. Okay, contestants, you've got 2 hours on the clock. Ready, set, go! Oh, this is hard work, man. I'm under so much pressure. You've got 30 minutes left.
I reckon Darcy was really good in that competition.
Well, I thought Taylor, for a beginner, had some exquisite moves, so this is quite a competition.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Just about to put the chocolate and everything on the plate and then serve it up to the judges. We've got like 10 minutes left, so under pressure.
Looks interesting.
Oh, wow.
I hate blueberries.
Oh, just gonna remove someone's hair.
It's a bit sour. Maybe that strawberry's a bit off. Let's try the blueberry.
Oh, wow. That is
You like
amazing. Strawberry and chocolate. You can't get two better things. The blueberry, let's give that a go.
I think I've had better.
No, I think you nailed it. Absolutely perfect. Have you got more?
No, trash it.
I'll give it a 9.6 out of 10.
I'll give it a 5.
I'll give it a quarter.
Quarter of a point.
A bit harsh. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well done.
This is what we give Darcy.
Woo!
Wow,
Dog food.
That was solid.
Dog food.
Yeah, I'd eat it.
Have you ever eaten dog food before?
No.
I
have.
remember one
I've
time.
eaten a dog
really?
biscuit, like those little like bone ones in the triangle and like coloured. You get them like usually get them at like cheap shops, like bad, really cheap, like reject
Bargain
shop and
days.
stuff. Yeah, and I ate one once just because I was curious.
What did it taste like?
It tasted like a Wheat Bix with nothing on it.
Oh, really?
Like it was
I
just,
thought they
it was
were
really like grainy and wheaty.
Meaty flavoured.
No, it
Like
wasn't
cabana
really.
flavoured or something like that. I don't know.
It is-
Get it off stream chat.
I have no idea what that's going on here tonight, so we are all a bit crazy. No, we had an interesting chat earlier about cabana, so yeah. No, I have eaten dog food. There we go. I've eaten dog food.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's put claps and everything for Taylor in the chat. Taylor, we love the videos you put together. They're always great. So well
That was
done.
hilarious.
Yeah. Hey, we're running out of time very, very quickly, so we've got time for another couple of talking points, and then we're going to call it a night.
Oh, yeah.
So, Louis, let's hand it back over to you. Remember, guys, the talking points are for you as well, so make sure you put your answers in the chat. We want to see what you're thinking around these things as well.
Okay, for our first talking point, or our second last talking point for the night, would you rather spend the rest of your life in a sailboat and travel up to Queensland, or in an RV?
All right. So, would you rather spend the rest of your life in a sailboat or an RV?
I don't know. I'd probably go RV because I get seasickness and stuff. So I'd probably go RV, but again, they're a bit. You get some interesting folk at the old caravan parks and stuff.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Caravan park people are like amazing. Like, if you want entertainment,
yeah,
they're pretty classic to watch. But yeah.
Like even the stuff that you have to do around RV. Like if you've seen the movie RV with what's his name? I can't even think. Anyways, no, that's not. Robin Williams. I'm pretty sure it was. No, that's not him. No, is it?
Is it?
Let's search this up.
Oh
I
my
think we
goodness,
better
I'm
search
so
I think it
this up
was.
before we.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like even in that bit, and he goes like to empty the toilet, and you just see it like all spurt out in this tube, and it's like, how disgusting is that?
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
So I'd rather live in
We've
a
got,
house.
got a couple of people here. Ronald and Luke both say RV.
And Amy.
And Amy and Esther, is it Esther? Is saying a boat.
Boat.
A boat.
Interesting.
Esther, I'd
If
love
it was
to.
big enough one to live on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
one of
fair.
those cheeky
One of those-
$300 million.
Yeah, just the
The ones that
just a
sneakily
small
go
loan
up
of
to
$1 million.
Queensland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take a cruise ship.
Oh,
I can
yes.
sail up somewhere. Never use it though.
That would actually be pretty cool because then, like, if you get like the proper big ones, you get like the go karts and zip lines and the fun ridiculous.
But you'd have to
stuff.
have heaps of people on it with you. That'd be pretty bad on its own. Like if you were the only one on there.
If you had,
It's like playing
a
Minecraft
family.
on your own. It's like, yeah, it's cool, but like I like playing with other people.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. I would
COVID.
definitely 100% go the RV. because I actually have thalassophobia. So I actually have a fear of the deep ocean. If I can't see under me, I don't really like it. Like things like streams and creeks and lakes and stuff, like I'm okay. But if I'm in the ocean too long and I can't see the bottom, I don't really like it that much. But even more than that, I was going through Facebook, it was a couple of weeks ago, and I saw that there's this random fear, and I can't remember what it's called, so maybe you guys can Google it and chuck it in the chat, but it's this fear of man-made structures underwater. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. It just freaks me out. So when I see pictures of like the Titanic underwater or beams from oil rigs and all that sort of stuff, like it just freaks me out. I don't like it. So it's a really random fear. I can't trace it back to anything that's happened or anything that I've seen, but I just don't like it.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Like if you're swimming and there's like, the sinker toys underneath, does that creep you out or?
What do you mean the sinker toys? Like
like the little ones you throw in the pool and you dive down.
No. Because if it's a swimming pool, it's fine because I can see the bottom. If I can't see the bottom, it's different. It probably goes even a bit further because when I was a kid, I was the one that had that irrational fear that there was a great white shark in the local swimming pool.
Just come out of the grate or something.
That's right. That's right. But no, in a swimming pool or in water that I can see the bottom, like if there's ocean and I can see the sand and everything, like it's clear water, I'm fine. But it's when I can't see the bottom and I can't touch the bottom, that's when I'm a bit like, I'm not a big fan of this.
So like that that lake ocean fin that's like overseas somewhere and you can see like down to the bottom even though it's like 300 feet below.
Yeah, see that would be fine.
Wow, that's
no issue
strange.
with that whatsoever, none at all. But
that's interesting.
Yeah, if I can't see the bottom, it's just weird. So I don't know if anyone else there has thalassophobia, your fear of like not being able to see what's under you in water. Let me know in the chat. Let me know I'm not the only weird one here. That'd be great. But yeah, so there you go, thalassophobia. Do you guys have any fears? Any random fears? I'd love to. There we go. Cassie's got the same fear. Thank you, Cassie. I am not alone. Awesome. It's good to know. Cool. We are running out of time, so we'll do the last question, and then we will we'll call it a night and let you guys go have dinner, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Louis, what is this?
So my question is for you is obviously, yes, we've been in lockdown and isolation and that, and people we've had school holidays throughout it, but obviously now we're in term 4 looking forward to the summer holidays.
Yes.
What is something that you always look forward to in term 4 normal time because of summer holidays? Because you can only do it in summer school holidays.
All right. Favorite thing about the summer holidays?
Like, is it January summer holidays or like starting from December as well?
Or December or January, just like those times.
So the break from term 4 to term 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 8, some schools 8 weeks, some schools 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Before we answer it, I'd just like to acknowledge that also Esther has the same fear that I do. So,
wow.
There you go.
People getting around it.
Good to know I'm not alone. All right. So I would have to say, look, the term 4 holidays, hands down, the best thing about it is Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Christmas fan. I love everything about it. And yeah, like one of my love languages is gifts and giving and receiving of gifts. So I just think it's a really great time. It's a great time with family, eat lots of food.
Okay.
Lots of cabana and cheese and all that sort of stuff. So I just love Christmas. I think Christmas is fantastic. It's the most happy time of the year and I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'd go the same, but not because of that, mainly because of the Christmas lights. Like, I love seeing the Christmas lights and driving out to all the places and stuff.
Yeah.
And doing my own last year.
Nice.
Adam and I can't secretly wait until the 25k rule goes away so we can go down to the Christmas shopping for
Nice.
Check out all the Christmas lights and stuff.
Nice. Anthony says mowing the lawn and the garden comes to life. I have to agree. There's not much better than being out in the garden and it's a beautiful day. You hear people in the distance mowing their lawns and you get that smell of grass and it's just, it's mint.
I mowed the lawn, I think the other day and today.
Yeah.
Cut it down real nice, real short, and it just looks so clean.
Oh, so good.
Oh, the grass.
I love working at a golf club because of the mowing. Like, you just walk in and they were mowing today and you just smell the freshly cut grass and it's like, the best thing about summer.
Mowing the lawn is like dominoes. Like someone mows their lawn and then everyone else in the street does it. Because everyone's like, you hear someone mowing their lawn, you're like, oh yeah, I should mow my lawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you mow yours first, you know they're going to mow their lawn the next couple of days. So yeah, no, garden stuff is always good. Naomi agrees Christmas is the best time of the year. 100% agree. Esther, our family holiday and Christmas are my favorite things in the summer holidays. Who doesn't love Christmas? Exactly. If you don't love Christmas, there's something really weird. Esther, tell us, where does your family usually go on your holiday? And are you going to go this year depending on restrictions? I'd love to know your thoughts. Put it in the chat. Cassie, Christmas food. Oh yeah. And when they decorate the towns, Christian decorations. Yeah, that is cool.
What is your favorite Christmas snack? Like, you know, like I see at work, the like mince pies are in, and all of like Christmas snacks you can't buy it.
Yeah,
I love the marshmallow Santa's always pretty good.
They're back at work.
They are good. I would have to say either the mince pie. I love a mince pie, but I also I kind of like the spiced ginger beer from Bundaberg. It only comes around at Christmas time. So go and look in the ginger beer area of. If you like ginger beer, go check it out. It's not alcoholic. It's all good. But check out the spiced Christmas one. It only comes out at Christmas time. It's a specific taste. Like, you'll either love it or you hate it. I don't think there's any middle ground, but it's really nice. I like it. Yeah. It takes me 4 hours to mow my lawn. Are you got a big lawn or are you just a perfectionist, Luke? Like, what's going on there? We go to Bright.
The scissors.
Awesome. The Rattans go to Bright. Not sure if you're going this year, but hopefully. Yeah, I hope that you can as well. Yeah.
Is Bright on the beach?
No, it's next to the Ovens River.
I'll pretend I know where that
takes about 6 hours to do the whole church property. Jeez. Can we just give props to Anthony as well, who comes and mows all the church property all the time? Like, he does such a great job. And I know he probably hate me saying this, but Anthony's one of those guys that nothing is too much. Like, he loves to serve, he loves to give of himself for the kingdom. So Anthony, huge props to you. Yeah, chuck some claps. Or some washing hands in the chat. Both Anthony and Nathan, who helps out with a lot of our tech as well. Those guys are absolute machines, and you know, a lot of the stuff that we've got here today, and the reason we can do the live stream not just on Sunday but also for this, is largely because of those guys, and Josiah and Aiden, some of the crew. So huge thanks to you guys, and Louis, yeah, for sure, to you guys for all the help that you've done. Yeah, and just giving yourselves away for the kingdom. That's what it's about. Servant leadership. You know, I actually don't like the term servant leadership because it sort of denotes that there's another type. So it's just leadership. Yeah. Awesome. I reckon we should probably call that a night. We hope you guys had an awesome night. If you didn't like football, then I'm really sorry. We talked a lot about football. I promise you the next stream we won't talk so much about football. But you know what? Have an awesome night. Don't forget, Follow Youth's Got Talent submissions close in 2 weeks. So if you've got any kind of talent, doesn't matter what it is, even if you think, oh, that's not really a talent, just put it in anyway. We're going to have some sick prizes up for grabs, some really cool prizes. So you don't want to miss out.
I've already seen them and I want all of them.
Yeah. So November 6th, submissions close. Go to the website, which is down in the description, and that'll tell you everything you need to know. Make sure your parents know about it as well, because there is a form they have to sign to get your video online. But make sure you do that. It's going to be an awesome night. December 4, Follow Youth's Got Talent, but 2 weeks from now, all the submissions close. Make sure you get them in. Have an awesome night. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy Grand Final Day tomorrow, and go Tigers.
All right.